So, before we even step inside, I just want to pause here for a second. Because 4 months ago, you were still in New York.
Brooklyn.
A completely different pace, different pressure.
Yeah, very different.
And now we're standing in Cocoa, Florida, in front of a tiny house. A real house, not an apartment. Not a temporary thing.
Exactly.
A lot of people listening right now probably feel stuck where you were. High rent, constant noise, always doing math in your head. Even when you're resting, you're not really resting.
That was me all the time.
This house, it's not the cheapest tiny house out there. $140,000 is still a serious number. That's where people hesitate. That's where they stop themselves.
I did too.
But somehow, standing here now, it feels lighter. Like life didn't magically change, it just got easier. And I want to understand how that happened.
All right, so before we go inside, I want to talk about where this house actually sits, because location matters more than people admit.
It really does.
We're in Cocoa, Florida, and this is Peace Wind Community.
Yeah, this is where I landed.
How did you even find this place?
Oh, honestly, just an internet search. I was looking at tiny house communities in Florida. This one kept coming up.
And what made you say yes?
It felt calm and practical. The lot length is $750 a month.
That includes a few things too, right?
Yeah, garbage, groundskeeping, that part is covered. I pay my own utilities.
Still, for people coming from New York, that number lands very differently.
Oh, completely different. In New York, that number wouldn't even get you a conversation.
And this is not just a parking spot. This feels like a neighborhood, huh?
It does. We have a common area called Cab Cove.
That's the one overlooking the lake.
Yes. People hang out there, sit, talk, just exist.
That already sounds very not New York.
Very not New York.
What about the people here?
They're friendly, positive, upbeat. It's not forced. People actually say hello.
That alone changes your nervous system a bit.
It really does.
And the outside of the house, that was part of the decision too.
Yes, I wanted something green. I didn't want it to blend into everything else.
And the door?
The yellow door. I love it.
It feels cheerful, like it's not taking itself too seriously.
Exactly. It feels welcoming, like, come in.
All right, I think that's the perfect cue.
Sure.
Let's take a look inside.
Okay. The moment you step in, the scale hits you, but in a calm way, not cramped.
That was really important to me.
How big is the house again?
About 240 square feet.
And it doesn't feel accidental, right?
It was. It was designed specifically for my needs.
First thing I notice is the living area. Simple, clean, very nice, amazing.
Yeah, that's my couch and that's my TV. It's not mounted yet, but it will be.
You already know exactly where it's going.
Oh yes, I've thought about it a lot.
And over here, this little corner.
That's my workout area. I've got my weights, my mat.
How often do you actually use it?
Maybe 2 or 3 times a week. Probably should be more, but this is enough for me.
That feels honest.
I like home workouts. I'm pretty much a homebody.
That tracks. You seem very comfortable here.
I am. I like being on my couch, sitting by the window, people watching sometimes, getting some sun.
That's a very underrated luxury, huh?
Yep, it really is.
And you're not rushing to fill every inch.
Nope, I'm very carefully plotting what to do next.
There's a dining area planned here too?
Yes, I'm going to get chairs, a table. I'll be eating here very soon.
I like that you keep saying soon, not one day.
Yeah, I'm settling in, not forcing it.
And decor-wise?
It's a little plain right now, I know that. But I want to be intentional. I don't want stuff just to have stuff.
That's a shift for a lot of people coming from apartments.
Absolutely. This space makes you think before you buy anything.
Which slows life down a bit.
In a good way.
All right. From here, I can already see where you spend a lot of time.
The kitchen.
Yo, okay, ladies. Let's go there next.
Yeah, this makes sense. You can tell right away
This is where time gets spent.
It really is. I love to cook.
The shelves are open.
That was intentional. It's a custom choice.
Why open shelving?
2 reasons. I can grab what I need quickly, and I can see everything I own.
So nothing disappears into cabinets and gets forgotten.
Exactly. If I see it, I use it.
Stainless steel pots. Simple. Practical.
I don't have a lot of stuff, and I like it that way.
You mentioned decor earlier.
Yeah, same thing here. It's a little bare right now. I'll add more later.
You already have a vision, though.
Sure I do. Kind of a French or Italian kitchen vibe.
That's a very specific fantasy.
I know, it sounds odd, but it makes me happy.
That's usually the best reason.
Yeah.
Down here, I see a dishwasher.
Yes, I haven't used it yet, but I will.
What changed your mind?
I got tired of washing dishes.
That's very real.
I tried to be patient, but no.
You've got induction cooktop, microwave, and a convection oven.
And a full-size refrigerator.
That's big for a tiny house.
It had to be, man.
You had non-negotiables.
2 of them. Dishwasher and a real oven, huh?
Not a compromise oven.
Yes, exactly. You've got the point. I wanted something big enough to cook a chicken. Something real.
Oh, I think you'll have a wonderful New Year's party. And if you host a Christmas party, I'd love to be invited.
Okay, man. I love your energy.
You've got counter space on both sides.
Which makes prep easy. The space functions really well for me.
And over here?
That's my pantry. Coffee, snacks.
Important category.
Very important.
And laundry?
Combo washer dryer, like the one I had in my old apartment.
Takes longer.
It does, but it saves space. And that matters more to me.
You can feel a pattern here.
Yeah, everything earns its place.
Which feels like a big shift from where you came from.
It is.
Let's talk about that shift, because this didn't start in the kitchen.
No, it started way before that.
Okay, so let's rewind a bit. Before Florida, before this house,
Okay.
you're from Brooklyn.
Yes, born and raised in New York.
That alone explains a lot.
Probably. You know, I like to cook. I like to read. History books, kind of that. I'm curious.
Oh, interesting.
If I see something interesting, I want to learn about it.
That curiosity, did it play a role in this move?
Definitely, but so did reality.
Meaning New York just wasn't working anymore.
Yeah, it's just not affordable. It really isn't.
And that's a hard thing to admit about a place you love.
It is. But loving a place doesn't mean you can live there comfortably.
So you started thinking smaller.
I did. I wanted to downsize.
And tiny house living showed up.
Yeah. What appealed to me was that it's a little house, not an apartment. It feels like a home.
That distinction matters.
A lot. And the footprint is smaller. The price is smaller too.
And this is where people listening usually stop you.
I know.
Because $140,000, that's not cheap, especially when people hear the word tiny.
Yeah, right. It's not the cheapest tiny house out there.
So how did you make peace with that number?
I looked at where I was coming from. New York prices, New York stress, New York rent, living environment, and community.
Different math.
Completely different. For me, it made sense. It felt like a good decision.
Not perfect, just right.
Exactly. And there's also the flexibility. You can move it.
Even if you don't plan to.
Right. I'm not planning on moving it anytime soon, but having that option matters.
And financially?
It's so much freer here. Bills are cheaper, water, electric, way cheaper.
That breathing room, you can hear it when you talk.
I feel it every day.
All right, now let's talk about a space you care a lot about.
The bathroom.
Yeah, I had a feeling. All right, you warned me about this, huh?
Yeah, I'm a big bathroom person.
People don't usually say that out loud.
I know, but it's true. I really care about bathrooms.
And this one feels generous.
It is. The shower is big. That mattered to me.
Subway tile, clean lines.
Very basic, but solid. And the outside wall is shiplap.
You didn't go the compost toilet route.
No, I needed a regular toilet. I just couldn't imagine doing anything else.
That feels like a hard boundary.
Very. That was non-negotiable too.
You're planning to add more in here.
Yeah, I want to play off the colors, hang pictures, add hooks for towels.
The sink is compact though.
It is. If I'm honest, I wish it was a little bigger, but it works.
And storage again.
Lots of it. These shelves are adjustable. I can move them up and down.
All right, now this part matters to a lot of people.
The bedroom.
Downstairs.
Yes, that was important to me.
Tell me why.
I wanted my own bedroom on the main floor. I wanted it to feel easy.
And it does.
It really does. I don't have to climb anything. At the end of the day, I just walk in and rest.
That alone feels easier.
It is, especially long term. It feels calmer, more grounded.
Yes, very nice. I can see how this makes the house feel more livable.
Exactly. It's one less thing to think about. I have a big closet, clothes, odds and ends.
And more storage under the bed.
Yeah, they built that for me. A lot of stuff I still need to go through is in there. It's out of the way.
Wow, that alone lowers stress.
It does.
I see the collection.
My Funko Pops, Marvel only.
How many?
Over 100. They rotate. Some are in the kitchen, some are here.
Built-in nightstands too.
Yes, books down there. Still figuring out what goes on the other side.
And doors.
Pocket doors, all of them.
And temperature control.
2 mini splits, one in the living room, one here, especially helpful in the heat.
This room feels calm.
It is very relaxing.
All right, there's still one space we haven't seen.
Upstairs, man.
Let's go.
All right, fantastic. This is the loft.
Yeah, this is the upstairs space.
It's not finished yet.
No, it's definitely not done, but that's okay.
What's the plan for it?
This is going to be a second bedroom. I wanted the option.
For family, right?
Exactly, if they ever get the chance to come and stay.
And this wasn't standard.
No. I added this. It was important to me.
It feels like a blank slate.
That's the best part. I can slowly make it what I want.
There's storage up here too.
Yeah, I keep overflow stuff in the closet. It works.
Let's talk about the builder for a second.
Movable roots.
Why them?
Oh, they're based in Florida. They could customize the house and it fit my budget.
You saw their work first.
On YouTube. I liked a lot of what I saw.
And working with them?
They were really on it from day one.
That matters when you're making a big change.
It really does.
And peace, win, community. You kind of match two things together.
Yeah, Movable Roots is in Melbourne. This is in Cocoa. It made sense.
Location-wise, it's pretty central. I love it.
Yeah, it is. Not far from Orlando, about 2 hours from Miami.
And emotionally,
I feel very relaxed here. It's not like New York.
less constant worry.
So much less. I feel like I have less to worry about in general.
And the neighbors.
A lot better. Less noisy, more open.
People actually acknowledge each other.
Yeah, they say hello, they talk, they're welcoming.
Yeah, alone changes your day.
It really does.
All right, before we wrap this up, there's one more thing about you that really stood out to me.
What's that?
You're still learning, still starting things.
A big yes man.
Before we finish, there's one last thing I want to come back to, because it ties all of this together.
Okay.
You're learning to drive right now.
Yeah. Oh my God, you know I have my driving test next week.
God bless you. And you've never driven before.
Never. Not my whole life.
A lot of people would say it's too late.
I don't believe that. I really don't.
You said something earlier that stuck with me about curiosity.
Yeah. When you stop being curious, you stop learning.
And then you stop moving.
Exactly.
You also mentioned the movie line.
It's Mission Impossible. Difficult, not impossible.
That feels like the quiet theme of this whole story.
It does. Leaving New York was difficult. Starting over was difficult.
But not impossible, right?
Right.
You miss some things.
I do. I miss walking everywhere. That's probably the biggest thing.
But you still chose this.
I did. I wanted to get out of my comfort zone, make new memories, do new things, just new year, new me, and new version.
Amazing. And now you're here in Florida in a $140,000 tiny house with a downstairs bedroom and a life that feels easier.
Oh yeah, that's exactly it, man.
Not perfect, just calmer, more manageable.
And that's enough for me.
I think that's the part people need to hear. This isn't about going smaller. It's about making life easier to live.
Exactly.
Thank you for letting us walk through your home and your story.
Thank you for being here.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And for more tiny home tours, bye-bye and Happy New Year.